Well, to make a long story short, here I am. It's 1:30 over at Standard Aero, and I understand there's this great event going on, especially since a friend of mine by the name of Michael Maya Charles, who shall otherwise remain nameless, says, Jim, you got to be there. They're doing something really cool. It's really great. And when Michael thinks it's really cool and really great, instead of my usual ignoring him, we've decided to take advantage of the fact that he's probably onto something. Tell us about Copters for a Cause.
Well, Copters for a Cause is an organization that was founded with the intent of enhancing the efforts of giving community with the use of helicopters. And by doing that, we're providing an avenue for aircraft owners, pilots, major corporations that are part of this industry to also have the ability to give back.
Now, you're here for one specific reason. You're picking up bucks. Yes. Standard Aero apparently thinks very highly of you. What's this all about?
Well, Bryn Hyro, who is a marketing guy with Standard Aero, contacted me, and he said he was looking for a charity to give back to, and they really couldn't find very many charities that were helicopter-based. And so he searched for helicopter-based charities, and he found Copters for a Cause and called me, and I told him what our goals were and the flexibility of our mission to be able to help anybody with a just cause, and he really enjoyed that, and Standard Aero got on board and gave us an amazing donation, so we're really happy to be part of it.
Now, tell me what a typical Copters for a Cause mission is. What is it that you do? How are you demonstrating what you're trying to do with the organization?
Well, what we do is we take helicopters out to nonprofit events, and most nonprofits will have golf tournaments, they'll have dinners, they'll have any type of fundraising event. And really all we do is we take a helicopter, we sell helicopter rides, and then through our own fundraising and donations, we're able to donate 100% of that amount back to them. So we basically are providing helicopter services to these nonprofits at zero cost to them, and by doing that, we are able to further whatever their goals are. So Copters for a Cause is not limited to one specific cause. It is universal. Anybody with a good cause, any nonprofit that's already established can utilize us, and it's just a fun way and a very efficient way to raise money for their organization.
The beauty of the Release 9 system architecture is that you have two fully redundant integrated flight displays. Each has access to all the systems and data. Providing full redundancy and eliminating traditional reversionary modes, Release 9 allows either display to be configured as the PFD. Now your failure modes are much more manageable because you can continue to fly with the same familiar display symbology without the need to relearn composite modes you don't typically fly with. Avidyne's Integra Release 9 is truly the next generation in fully integrated flight deck technology.
Give me some examples of some of the things you've done.
Well, last year we officially became a sponsor of the Children's Hospital in Denver. We just hosted our annual gala, and in just over an hour we were able to raise over $2,000 for the Children's Hospital. We have set up a program with the Welcome program in the Children's Hospital to help families of kids that are transported to the hospital, providing hotel, car, water, just simple necessities. We've also gone out and fundraised for a young man named Justin Nix, who is a 10-year-old diagnosed with stage 4 lymphoma. He needs $500,000 in surgeries, and his family is trying to float the bill for that whole thing. So they were throwing a barbecue, we heard about it, we knew we had to help. Went out and we flew for just over an hour in the helicopter. We were able to donate $3,000 back to Justin and his family. That's just two examples. Last year we had over 10 events that we went to. This year we've already have 25 on the books. Our goal is at least $30,000 in donations this year and at least $10,000 in scholarships awarded this year. So that's our goal for this year, and then moving into 5 years we hope to be a nationwide organization donating tens of thousands of dollars to great causes.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is a great idea, especially we're looking at current news items where we've got a couple of lawmakers that are trying to single out helicopters as nothing more than noisemakers, when in fact they've never looked at the mission and look at the people and the heart of an industry that gives and gives and gives, not just from a standpoint of the jobs that they do, but what they're called upon in extremis at times to just really go above and beyond. And this addresses the direct heart of the helicopter industry. And from having played in this game for a couple of decades, I can tell you helicopter people are just really amazing folks.
Absolutely. And really, that's where the heart of Copters comes from. This organization would not be possible without the pilots willing to donate their time, the owners of the helicopters willing to donate the time in the helicopter, maintenance personnel that are willing to donate their time, as well as just the general public that see the helicopter, see its ability to help individuals, and are totally willing to give. Companies like Standard Aero, we didn't solicit to them. They just came to us and were totally willing to give and to try to help us further not only our mission, but the helicopter industry as a whole. And I think this is a great way to put pilots, owners, corporations in a positive light, put helicopters in a positive light. So it's a multifaceted approach to not only helping other nonprofits, but also helping ourselves and giving us a chance to give back.
The beauty of the Release 9 system architecture is that you have two fully redundant integrated flight displays. Each has access to all the systems and data. Providing full redundancy and eliminating traditional reversionary modes, Release 9 allows either display to be configured as the PFD. Now your failure modes are much more manageable because you can continue to fly with the same familiar display symbology without the need to relearn composite modes you don't typically fly with. Avidyne's Integra Release 9 is truly the next generation in fully integrated flight deck technology.
Now, what's the future of this? Where do you want to take this?
We hope to make Copters available to as many people worldwide as possible. Within 5 years, hope to be a nationally recognized nonprofit. We hope to duplicate this in every community, or as many communities as we can across the United States. And it's such a simple thing. All you need is somebody that can fly a helicopter, that's willing to donate their time, an owner or a business that's willing to let us use their helicopters. And so we hope to make this a nationwide thing and eventually a worldwide thing, and just continue to raise money.
Tell the helicopter owners and pilots and so forth that are reading, viewing, or otherwise listening to Aero-News, Aero-TV products how they can get involved.
Well, if you're interested in helping with Copters for a Cause, the first thing you should do is go to coptersforacause.org. There's information on there about how you can use our services. If you're interested in becoming part of Copters, starting your own division of Copters somewhere where you live, my email contact information is on there, cayceatp@gmail.com, and you can get a hold of me, and then we'll go from there. And we would love all the help we can get, and anybody that's willing to be a part of this organization is very welcome.
Cayce, thank you much for your time, and good luck.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.